everybody. Welcome in for another episode of Beyond the Orange, sponsored by the great people of Knoxville Smiles. Coming up tonight on the show, we have Tennessee star running back Star Thomas. Star, you make your way over from Duke this past offseason. When you start taking visits, and you take that visit to Tennessee, I remember talking to you at the airport, and I think you knew then that Tennessee was going to be the spot for you, and you waited a little bit before you announced. Like, what did you find at Tennessee? And now, is it the same place you found now that you're here?
Yes, most definitely it is. Just the coaches, the coaching staff, the whole coaching staff. From like, I felt like soon I got here, from the day that I got to the airport to the day that I came and got to the facility, I felt family oriented here. And my mama and my brother and them, they felt the same way from like other schools that I went to. It and like, I wouldn't say that it didn't feel family oriented, but like you can just feel like the family vibe from Tennessee when you got here, especially from Coach Hype, Coach Sims. Like, they made it soon. They laid it all out to me. Like, it wasn't gonna be like it wasn't gonna be my show or something. They was like, you don't have to get here, you don't have to work, but we want you here, we need you here, and we need a leader in that room, like an older guy in that room. And I kind of felt like just listening to them and like hearing like their opinions on things and like that. And from the first day, like when I met them, like Coach Hype was like, 2 things you need to work on: pad level and your fit in the run block. And I was like, he didn't even know, like, from when he told me that, in my mind, I was like, yeah, this is what I need to be. Like, because you don't get that from coaches. Coaches always tell you what you want to hear. Yeah. And what you know what I'm saying, not what you need to hear, but what you want to hear. And when he said that, I texted my mama like right there. I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to come here. Because he want what's best for his players, and those 2 things right there. And then when I had put my draft grade in last year, those 2 things that they said that I needed to work on. And when he said it, I was like, yeah, like, this is where I want to be.
So he was speaking your language and didn't even know he was speaking your language.
Speaking it, didn't even know it.
When you're on that visit and you're talking to Coach Sims, take me through that relationship, what that's been like, and then what do you like about him?
I could just tell he was very authentic from the first day I met him. Like, it wasn't no sugarcoating. It was everything. Like, if he wanted to like tell me something, he was telling me. He wasn't holding back. Like, he wasn't like being around the bush on anything. And like with coaches like that, like, you don't get that a lot from like different places and all that. That's how my lad coach was at Duke too. Like, they real coaches. Like, they didn't sugarcoat. They didn't beat around the bush with nothing. They gonna tell you what you needed to hear and not what you want to hear. And he like that in meeting too. Like, he don't sugarcoat with nothing. Like, if he sees something soft on film, he gonna let you know right then and there. And you usually don't get that. Like, usually coaches try to like make their players happy, especially with how the Porter is and all that now. Like, every coach try to make. But with him though, like, he real authentic, and that's what I love about him. And that's why, like, with the room you see now, like the success that we have.
What do you think people viewed you as when you got here? Like, I mean, do you think that most fans really realized how good you could be in this offense, or do you think that it was more like, I don't see what this guy's about, and then a couple of games in, they're like, well, who is this guy all of a sudden?
Nah, I think what you said the second one, I think they was like, let me see what he about. I don't think that they just really knew like exactly what I bring to the offense, or what the coach is seeing and what I can do in this offense. But just overall, I feel like now that they see like what I can do now, they're like, yeah, like he a baller. And I mean, there's something like that you don't usually see. Like, when you watching film, you don't usually see, like, especially when you come from like different offenses that I done came from. Like, with Tennessee offense, it's more wide, but now we like, you know what I'm saying, we doing a lot of tight stuff now. It's different, but like from like the fast pace of it, like, you usually don't see that from different running backs. Like, when you coming in from like an offense like New Mexico State, we was more downhill, like more huddle, all that. And it was an adjustment too. Like, it was hard to get in, acclimated in it first, until like I had to go home this summer, really study, really learn. And when I came back, I was a way different player in the offense, because I knew everything like a snap of a finger.
Coach Hype talked about that, how much you improved from spring to fall camp. Like, could you instantly feel it when you had put in that work, that like, this is different? Like, I just, this feels like I've been here 2 or 3 years instead of 2 or 3 months.
Yes, I felt it from like the first day of fall camp, when I knew, like, when I went out there just thinking about like what I got on certain plays. Like, we'll call a play and I'll just be in my head like, dang, like, who pulling, or what is run to go. from the first day of fall camp, like I knew then, I was like, yeah, like the work that I put in this playbook this off season, like it ain't nothing that can, you know what I'm saying, slow me down. I know it now. Like it ain't nothing. Now when I'm out there, I don't think, I just play. Like I let the game come to me. And that's what you want in this offense, especially with the offense like we got. Like you can't think or you gonna, you know what I'm saying, mess up something, because it ain't an offense that you can think in it. It's fast paced, so you got everything got to be like on the click of it, you know what I'm saying, on the click of your hand or on the tip of your tongue. Like you just got to go and you got to let the game come to you with this offense.
I mean, catching the ball in the backfield really, really well. You know, how do you feel like you add a dynamic to that? Because that's something Tennessee's not done a whole lot of is throw it to the backside of the backfield until this year.
Yes, really just the coaches trusting me, saying that the work that I put in from every day on the jugs, from start of practice, at the end of practice, looking the ball in from the catch to the tuck, and just them just seeing it on film too. Like there's one thing that Coach Hype and Coach Sims was saying too. Like they was looking, they was like, you ain't got a lot of drops either. You got some for sure hands too, and them trusting me just to make those plays, and Joey obviously trusting me to catch, throwing it to me and me to catch the ball too.
Describe your running style. What do you think you bring to the table? What do you feel like people see when they watch you run?
I really feel like people just see like a patient running back, let the hole set up, and when it's there, I get through it fast, and just somebody who just not trying to force anything and let it come to me.
What do you think sets your running style apart from others? Because, I mean, everybody's a different running back. Deshaun's a different running back than you. You're a different running back than Peyton. What do you feel like sets you apart for this room?
I mean, I feel like we all different in certain ways. Like, I feel like I'm more different from just of me. I'm more like real patient, let the block set up and then go. Then I can get to 0 to, you know what I'm saying, 0 to 100 real fast, and just really just, I feel like it's just my patience and my vision too, just like seeing things that most people don't see.
More with Star Thomas on Beyond the Orange right after this.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
What's the #1 home improvement project you could do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Beyond the Orange is brought to you by the great people at Knoxville Smiles, Dr. Walco, Dr. Costa, and Dr. Malone. What makes you smile, Star Thomas?
Just my family, my daughter, and just being here, man, knowing like where I come from and like the obstacles I had to get through to get here. Like, and I'm just so blessed to be here. Like every day I wake up, it's like, I want to be mad some days. Like I be like, it's another day. But it just like soon I get in that facility, like it just brighten my whole, you know what I'm saying, whole day. And obviously my daughter, like seeing her on FaceTime every day, my mom and them, my girl, like just them, all of them just bring like complete smiles to my face. Even talking about them right now, like I'm smiling.
So after the ETSU game, you score 3 touchdowns, and then you leave that next Sunday morning and fly all the way to Louisiana for your daughter's first birthday party, and then fly back, down and back in the same day, playing the role of dad. How fun was that, especially looking back on it a few weeks later now?
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was tired, but it was awesome though. Getting there, like seeing her, seeing how happy she was to see me. Like from when I first walked in the house, she jumped up, like completely jumped up and got straight in my arms. That right there made my day. But just being there, like for her first birthday, like I didn't think like that's what I was stressing the whole week. Like, dang, how could I make this work? How could I make this work? And like I said, I went to talk to Coach Hype, and he was like, "Yeah, man, go like that's your daughter's first birthday." Like I wouldn't even try to like make that. He was like, he was like, find something good that'll work for you. Because he wanted me to leave like right after the game, but it wasn't no flights. So I had found one like that next morning, like 5 in the morning and 6 something, 7 something in back. But just getting there, like seeing her, like, and seeing how excited she was to see me for her birthday, it's like made my day.
What has she meant to you?
She meant a lot. She meant a lot. That's who I do it for now. Like, wake up every day, like I write, I got something in my locker, like do it for Skyland, like just seeing that every day. I know I can't come to practice with like my head down or knowing I can't come, like just thinking like tired, and I can't be tired because I know who I got like depending on me now. And she'll understand that right now, the time that I'm gone and I'm away, that it'll all be worth it in the end.
When you FaceTime with her, what are those interactions like? Because, I mean, I know what it's like FaceTiming with a little kid. I've done that before. I mean, it's hard to sometimes keep the attention. But, I mean,
yeah.
what you got anything you do to try to, keep her engaged?
Try to, like, sing a song or something, like Monster 2 the song or something, Baby Shark or something to keep her in the phone.
Baby Shark.
Keep her up in the camera and stuff. But she mainly just be running around. She'll come and say Dada a couple times, smile. Like, try to play peekaboo out the camera and stuff with me. I mean, it'd be funny doing that with her. And then, like, sometimes she'll come to the camera, she'll look, just stare, get to smiling, be like, Dada, and run away. And then I'll be like, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? And she'll just, like, now it's like she to the point where she trying to talk now.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, nowhere. Like, she'll try to say nowhere, but you know how it is when babies, it don't come out clean. But she'll say it's like, it'll be like a little sloppy, like nowhere or something. But like, it just like be so fun, like just seeing her, man, like just smiling and stuff, seeing me all the time. Like first, all she say is Dada, Dada, Dada.
First words, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. That's all she say, Dada.
How has your life changed? How have you changed through fatherhood?
I've changed a lot. Like, I think just now, like, me being, like, a dad now, like, I don't stay up as much as now, like, go to sleep. You know you got to go to sleep early and then when you
Welcome
have a
to
baby,
adulthood.
because you got to get up and stuff with her, like, throughout the night. But, like, just her just overall, like, it don't change me just in just person, like, in, like, how the ways that I think. Like, I don't think for myself no more. I think for her.
When you see the coaches' kids, Coach Pope's got a little one. He's always walking around in there at practice, and Joey's got small children. Does that be like, man, I wish she could be here for the practice and stuff like that? I know she gets to come to some games, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like, Coach Hype's really welcoming when it comes to that type of thing.
Yeah, I do be wishing that sometimes, but I understand like what her mama got going on back at home. She trying to she going through nursing schools and stuff, so I understand like how hard it is for her to like be here every day with me and stuff. But, like, I do think about it sometimes, but it is nice seeing that, though, like, your kids and stuff running around after practice and stuff, walking up, you can hug them and stuff right after.
What have you learned most about Tennessee football since you got here?
The most I done learned is, like, how connected, like, all the alumni is to it. And, like, how invested the fans is to us. Like, no matter what it is, win or loss, like, they super invested. And you usually don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Other places and stuff. Well, the place I done been to usually don't see that. But like just how invested the fans is and how connected the alumni is and the tradition itself, what it holds here.
You got to play in Checker Neyland to this point. You'll have a blackout coming up here in November, that type of thing. How much have you really appreciated the atmospheres you've played in at home during the month of September?
I appreciate it a lot, man. Especially like from like seeing all them fans out there, like that's like give me a thrill, especially because where I'm from, we only got 2,000 people, and it'd be 102,000 people in the stands there. So like that's a dream come true to me, man. Like just being there, seeing all them fans. I mean, like I was starstruck. Like I'm not gonna lie, the first drive in Georgia, like I just had to reflect. Like my first drive in, I just had to reflect. Before we went out there, I was just looking around like, man, I'm really here. Like it's something that I always dreamed about, like playing in stadiums like this. And like just me just like being out there, like it was something like I wouldn't say that I ain't expect to be here, but I knew like right then I'm at a great spot.
You played at New Mexico State. You played at, Duke, and no disrespect to those places, but from an environment standpoint, it's just night and day, right?
Night and day.
Do you have a greater appreciation because now you played in this for what this is?
Oh yeah, I have most def, especially coming from like JUCO where it wasn't no fans, then going to New Mexico State where it wasn't probably number 10,000, then Duke probably 20, 30,000, and to hear like where I'm like my appreciation is great. Like, I mean, I don't take it for granted at all. That's why every day like I wake up and like go hard, like I practice hard. I'm in the film room every day, like trying to learn ways to get better. Like I'm studying every day. Like I don't take this for granted because like a lot of people like want this opportunity, and I'm right here. It's in my shoe. I'm in the shoes right now with it, so I can't take it for granted. And like especially being here at Tennessee, like you don't see like these games get crazy, man. Like Georgia game, like I never seen nothing like it. That's why I said like I was like the first drive, I'm like just looking around like, dang, like looking at all, like you said, the checkerboard, like looking at all them fans, I'm like, damn, I'm really here, like, and that's something that I always dreamed about, so I can't take that for granted.
We will continue to talk about his journey next on Beyond the Orange.
Hi, honey. I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food too.
And backyard meatballs.
Attention drives connection. Tell your story well. GoPopFizz.com/fall.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make you smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
The Volunteer Club is your all-access pass to the heartbeat of Tennessee athletics. Ride the orange wave to private events, limited edition merchandise, gifts, and more featuring your favorite UT athletes. Fuel the tradition, celebrate the wins, and stand shoulder to shoulder with the Volunteer family. The Volunteer Club is the home of the most passionate volume fans. Join us today.
Do y'all remember how much fun we had finishing on the field inside Neyland Stadium for the Covenant Health Knoxville Marathon? I've got some friends with some really good news for you.
Join us inside Neyland Stadium on October the 18th for the Finish on the Field 5K, presented by the Garza Law Firm.
What a great way to start the third Saturday in October.
It's the Finish on the Field 5K, presented by the Garza Law Firm. Visit finishonthefieldvk.com for more details.
This is a race where everybody wins.
Everybody ready?
Attention drives connection. Tell your story well. GoPopFizz.com/fall.
One of the proud supporting sponsors of Beyond the Orange is Garza Law. Their motto, let us help. Since you got here to Rocky Top, who's helped you out the most?
Everybody on the team, the coaches, but mainly I could say just my boy Trey Weary, Chris Browser. A lot of guys have helped me out a lot, like from me finding like my apartment to me finding furniture and stuff. And just me, like, even like me testing people and like asking what's the good food spots and stuff around here. A lot of people have helped.
Star, you went to Coffeyville, in Kansas, junior college, before we went to New Mexico State, then to Duke. That JUCO, I mean, Miles Kitzelman's been there for that, right? I mean, he's done that deal. How did that mold you? How did that help mold you? Because that JUCO process is difficult.
I mean, it molded me into like basically who I am now. Like never take anything for granted, because like in JUCO you don't have all the good things that college, like a real college, have and all that. And you're just blessed to get the opportunity to even play again and have an opportunity to get recruited again. It's like a bonus type of year or something going there. But the main thing that I learned from going to JUCO was never take this game for granted. Like always appreciate it, and because it can get hard, like you don't got the resources and things that you might got, like you for sure don't have the resources that you have here that you ain't gonna have in JUCO. I just call it like 13th grade high school and try to just focus on like
13th grade high school. That's a great way to look at it.
That's what I call it, 13th grade high school. That's it. And just but the main thing though that I learned from just being there was like never take your opportunity for granted. Always try to get the best out of it.
When you went in the portal, back earlier this year, what was your expectations for who might call? Did you have any expectations?
Nah, I really didn't. I was just looking for the best fit for me and a place that really showed that they really wanted me and really like what I had to offer.
What's that portal life like? You've done it a few times now. Like, is it scary when you go in? Like, is it kind of like unknown? What's that like for people? Take the fans behind the curtain, so to speak.
For me, if I had to be 100% honest, it wasn't hard or scary for me, because like, I mean, there were schools I could have, went in like the first day I got in the portal and stuff. But my advice to people is like, don't just hit the portal if you feel like you just not getting the opportunity you want and all that, because it ain't sweet like how people probably put it and stuff, because you can get lost in there too also. But I just feel like it mainly be based off relationships too. Like most people in the portal, I feel like it'd be based off relationships too. But if I had any advice to like give people, I say like don't just go in there just because you ain't getting an opportunity or something right now.
What do you feel like you bring to the running back room in terms of leadership? Because you talked about the coaches wanted an older guy, a guy that could help lead the room. What do you feel like you brought to in terms of that?
Just an older guy with knowledge, knowing that I played a lot of football, that if they need to, certain questions, like they probably asking stuff, I tell them like about fronts and stuff, like how to see fronts, like how it runs be set up off certain fronts and stuff. Like if it's a wide front, game's gonna come and all that, like how the linebackers be playing and stuff. Like usually if they fast flowing or they like the two-gap read and stuff, like how to set them blocks up and stuff. But that's mainly like what I try to just tell like the guys in the room, like, man, like just how to set runs up and be productive in like certain runs to set them up.
What do you like about this running back room? Deshaun, Peyton, yourself, a couple of the freshmen. What does he like about the room?
I like that we all different. We ain't all the same. Like when we all going in the game, you get something different. You don't know what you're gonna get out of, out of each one of us. Like we all got a different way of going in, and all our styles is different.
Like, what do you appreciate about each one of those guys? Like Deshaun's a local kid, kind of was a former walk-on. Now, he had offers coming out of high school. Could have went to Coastal Carolina, could have went to Appalachian State, but chose to walk on here and take his shot. Do you find his path similar to yours? I mean, it's different a little bit, but at the same time, like a guy that, maybe was kind of doubted coming out of high school that's kind of proven other people wrong?
I was just finna say that I kind of find his kind of similar to mine. But just being around Bish every day, seeing how he come about work and stuff, he just a dog, man. Like, and you don't usually like see that, but you see the dog in him every day. Like he never complain. And if I'm being 100% honest, like I never seen him come in like with a bad mood. He always been the same.
We will take a look back at a Food City flashback, a big run against Alabama, when we return.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
To pay for stuff, spending. I do not know. Babe, candy. Spend me. Use me to buy stuff.
It's never too early to learn more about personal finance. At Hearthside Bank, we work closely with our community to help meet your goals and achieve your financial dreams. Hearthside Bank, always within reach. Member FDIC.
Do y'all remember how much fun we had finishing on the field inside Neyland Stadium for the Covenant Health Knoxville Marathon? I've got some friends with some really good news for you.
Join us inside Neyland Stadium on October the 18th for the Finish on the Field 5K, presented by the Garza Law Firm.
What a great way to start the third Saturday in October.
It's the Finish on the Field 5K, presented by the Garza Law Firm. Visit finishonthefieldvk.com for more details.
This is a race where everybody wins.
This week's Food City Flashback takes us back to 1996. Former Vol Jay Graham house call against the Crimson Tide. Tennessee goes on to win that game, making it 2 in a row against the Crimson Tide after a long losing streak. They got 2 wins in a row. We'll see if Tennessee can do that coming up here in a couple of weeks when Tennessee goes back to Alabama, looking for their first win streak in this series in over 20 years. First time potentially to win in Tuscaloosa in over 20 years. Storr, I describe your running style as somebody who can literally change clothes in the phone booth, buddy. I mean, like you make moves. I feel like you hit every button on the controller when you're out there with the spins and all that other stuff you do. Do you ever make a move and go, that didn't even surprise me?
Yeah, all the time. Like, cause I know like what I put the work in this summer. So like when I make moves, I usually be like, this what I worked on. Like this what I was working on to set him up and do. This what I was working on to like how to attack him and knowing what I was gonna do right here when I hit this move.
What do you feel like, when you watch NFL games, are there any particular backs you're watching? Like, who's some of your favorite backs to watch?
I watch a lot of Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, Jahmyr Gibbs, Saquon Barkley. Those 4 guys right there I watch a lot, like just to see how they and I would say B. John Robinson too. I watch him a lot too. Those 5 guys right there I watch a lot to see how they attack people, how the moves they'll make, when it's time, when they'll lower their pass and to get the extra yard or something like. But most of the time, like those guys, they trying to score the ball when they get it. When
you looked up first game in Atlanta, and there's AK over on the sidelines, and you're making plays and catching touchdowns and balling out in front of him, did you ever go, uh-oh, that's kind of cool?
Nah, I was at first I didn't know how to like. When I came to the sideline and I seen him, like I had a crazy reaction. I was like, man, that's AK right there. Like I'm telling like Bish and Pilu, I'm like, bro, like we got Alvin Kamara on the sideline. Like this is my favorite running back. Like, should I go up right now and like be a fan or something? Like I didn't even know like what to do. But just like me talking to him and stuff, like a real cool, genuine guy. And he gave me some tips too, like man, on the outside zone run. One time when I had made a guy miss in the open field, like it was all him. Like he was like, hey, you got to press that block a little more and then get outside. And when I did, it was wide open. I was like, yeah, like this a different type of mindset like that people in the league have. For him to just see that on the sideline for one play and then go out there and I do it and it worked, I was like, yeah, that's a different mindset.
Well, we got to kind of go inside the mindset of this guy right here. We appreciate you going beyond the orange. Star Thomas, Tennessee running back.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.